Hello everyone, my name is Filippo. I'm a robotics researcher and engineer, and today I will start this new series which is called Learn Rust with me. Why am I starting this series? Well, I want to learn Rust, and to motivate me further and to motivate you also as well to learn this new language which is becoming more and more present in the coding world, in the coding space. And also robotics. One of the major reasons that I'm learning Rust is because some of the libraries that we use, that we need to use at work, are written in Rust, and no one can use them, and because no one can understand Rust. So this is something that I want to learn in my spare time. So I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for my work, but also to bring some content on YouTube. So I hope you enjoy, and let me know if you like this series. Leave a like, subscribe, and we can start. Disclaimer: I do not know anything about Rust. I just read some things, just very basic things online about the weird mechanism that Rust has, like borrowing of variables. I think that's the name. Basically, Rust gives you extra safety when writing code. So it's very difficult to write bad code and very difficult to go in memory management errors. So it's something that it's really cool, and I'm happy to show it to you. So and I'm happy that we can learn it together. So this is the docs by Rust, where we have some very basic examples. So today we'll do the first sections. So we'll do first hello world. So hello world is the basic code, basic program that you can write. So it's just prints hello world to a command line. So we can see how the syntax works. So in this case we have this function main, which is defined by writing fn, which is something that I've never seen in the program languages that I use. I know that probably JavaScript uses fn, but I'm not sure about it. We have curly brackets, similar to C and C++. And of course we have println. So println is the macro that allows us to send an output to the console. So in this case we have a hello world. We can add another println. So print ln exclamation mark, and then of course we have a semicolon, and then we have hello YouTube. So if we run this code, it will say hello YouTube and then hello world. Okay, yes, makes sense. Other than that, we can see that the other information that gives us is that in order to compile, we have to use the Rust-C, which is the Rust compiler, similar to GCC and G++, which are two compilers for C++ and C respectively. And of course you can build the executable, and then you can run it, and it will of course give you the output that you need. Another thing that we can see, I think it's comments, which is pretty easily, and we can wrap it up for a video maybe, or maybe we can do another section. We'll see how long that it takes. So line comments are similar to C, so double slash to of course comment the whole line, and then of course we have block comments, which are used in this fashion, which is same as C++ and C. So those are the comments. From what I can see, there are also doc comments, which are something that are also built during the compilation of the package. Basically, I think this is useful since it pushes you to build better code and write some documentation, which is always good, especially when you start to build big projects, because otherwise you get lost in the in the many variables and many files that you have. I think there is anything useful. I think we can see that how we can define I think something useful is that we can see here is let x. So this is the declaration of a variable in Rust. I think from what I've seen online that there is also let mute x, so that we can make it mutable, because by default variables in Rust are immutable. So here we can run it, should also work. Yes, x is equal to 10, because of course this is commented, but nothing new here. Then we can see the last thing, maybe that we can see. We have some macros to print to an output to the console. So we have format, which I do not see here. We will learn it later, or maybe in the next video I will tell you what format does and how it works, because there is no trace here. Maybe string here. No, I don't think so. Well, we'll learn it another day. So in this file we can see that we have different prints. We have print, we have println, eprint, and eprintln. So print and println basically tells you, so print is just a general print, println adds you a new line on the end of the string, or on the string. So it automatically, you do not have the need to add \n to the output, while print does not do that. Eprint and eprintln, they're just for error printing. So that's it. Another cool thing that we can see here is that we have these curly braces. Another cool thing that we can see here is that we have these curly brackets that basically are just, if you know C, they are just like the %d or %s and so on. So these will be substituted by the variable that you have inside the print function. So this is cool. One cool thing that you can do is that you can also have you can add an index here. So here we have 0 and 1. So this is 0 and this is 1. And of course we can substitute them. So here we will go Bob, and here we'll go Alice, because of course Alice is on the index 0, and index 1 there is Bob. Pretty easy. We can also add, instead of an index, a name, which can be defined is in this way. Also very useful, and from what I'm seeing is very easy to write beautiful code, so that it's in the sense that is easy to comprehend on a first look. We can also specify the format, so binary, octal, hexadecimal, and so on. We can also add white spaces, which is very cool. So in this case we are adding 5 white spaces before printing the number 1. So here we have number is equal to 1, and then we want to move it to by 5 spaces. If we want to pad those numbers with another number, we can just put 0, for example, and this is the output. Another thing that we can do also in the other direction. So we just reverse the operator, basically. So this is bigger and this is smaller. So we can also do it with this variable, which is maybe a better and a more elegant solution, so with a dollar sign. Here tells us that yeah, it is telling us that since we do not have a an argument with the index 1, it will give a compilation error. So we can add James, and now we should not give any compilation error. Yeah, so this is the definition of the variable. So number defined as float 64 bits. Use size is a pointer size, no, unsigned pointer size, I think it is. And then you can write it. So this was the final section for today. We learned a bit about the basic syntax for Rust. We learned about print. We learned about comments, and we learned about a bit about the definition of variables. So I will see you in the next episodes, where I will bring for sure a tutorial on how to install Rust on Windows and on Ubuntu. And well, let me know if you're interested, and I will see you in the next episode of this new series. Bye bye.